Exterior, rocky mountaintop, day. We open on a massive hill giant atop a craggy mountain, roaring to the heavens. He hoists a huge boulder and tosses it at 7 freaked-out faces. Grog, Pike, Keyleth, Vex, Vax, Percy, Scanlan. The mighty members of Vox Machina barely duck as the boulder blasts past them. Enraged, the giant pulls a tree out of the mountain, holding it like a baseball bat. But before he can swing, a dagger flies into the giant's right eye. He staggers, grunts. Then, an arrow also jams into his right eye. Angle on Vax and Vex.
What are you doing? I told you left eye.
I thought you meant you were aiming left.
No, I always go right.
Since when?
Since the womb?
Yeah, right.
Exactly. I don't mean to be an arsehole, but shut your identical mouths and move.
Percy shoves them aside and fires his gun. The bullets explode a rock the giant was just about to throw.
Actually, I did mean to be an arsehole. How'd I do?
On a scale of 1 to Scanlan, that was a solid 6. Now, can someone remind me why I'm risking my gorgeous face fighting this overgrown idiot?
'Cause it's fun?
Yes,
Pike.
buddy, but also because it has that.
We zoom in on a glowing relic hanging from the giant's belt.
The relic of Lamarot. He was this amazing druid, one of my ancestors, actually. Great uncle, maybe? Or was it great great uncle twice removed? Anyway, he infused the statue with like magical essence, and now
Darling, let's wrap it up so we can cut to the celebratory round of drinks.
A glass of bubbly does sound lovely, but don't we have to deal with him first?
The giant is already rushing them. It raises its club, aiming straight at Pike. She backs up, but stumbles on a rock. Just before the giant makes contact with her head, thunk! A meaty hand comes in, stopping the club cold.
Sorry, ugly.
Angle on Grog, rage burning in his eyes.
Nobody bashes in my best friend's head in but me.
After a beat, Pike looks to Grog.
Grog?
No, that didn't come out right. I'm sorry. Words are hard.
Grog flexes, pushing the hill giant backwards with its own club. The giant's feet dig into the dirt, losing ground until it stomps ferociously, causing a shockwave so intense it cracks the mountaintop. Vox Machina, losing their footing, slide down the mountain. A precarious cliff forms, sending Pike and Keyleth falling over the edge. Keyleth, thinking fast, sends out a magical vine to catch herself and Pike.
Pike, grab on!
Just not around my neck, okay?
Wow. Seriously?
Too soon?
As Pike is hoisted up, Keyleth gets serious and looks to the giant.
You're going down like feathers. Because, you know, like I'm about to V-shape into a bird, and it's like a pun, and it, never mind, I'm gonna do the
Keyleth polymorphs into a giant eagle and streaks towards the giant. He ducks out of the way, but Eagle Kiki manages to drop a healthy load of bird poop on his head.
Disgusting. Well, I mean, she didn't do it on purpose.
Does that make it better or worse?
In the distance, we hear...
My bad.
Yep, that's way worse.
Scanlan pushes his way past the team.
All right, time for the real show to begin. Me. Gnolls and trolls. Hey, giant, suck on my...
But the giant smashes Scanlan to his knees. Then punches him twice in the ear. Scanlan is almost unconscious, but then a burst of blue energy from Pike's holy symbol wraps around his body and restores him.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome, but I'm not your babe.
Not yet, you're not.
Ew.
Feeling stronger, Scanlan resumes his stance on the boulder.
All right. Hey, giant, your mama's so dumb she makes Grog look smart.
Scanlan bows, but there's no reaction. The giant is nowhere to be seen.
Guys, I think I insulted him to death.
Scanlan looks up just in time to see the boulder crash down on his head, crushing his body to a pulp. Scanlan is dead.
Well, not that smart.
Scanlan, no!
Percy's eyes flash as he aims his pepper box and runs at the giant beast, blasting away.
Ah!
Bang, 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 click, 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 out of bullets. Percy stops.
Well, shit. This can't end well.
The giant grabs Percy by the head and spins him around like a rag doll. The G-force is so strong, Percy's head separates from his body and lands next to Vax.
Percy, no!
Horrified, Vex knocks an arrow.
Bastard!
And fires, but the giant deflects it. It ricochets off his forearm and strikes Pike in the right eye. The sheer momentum knocks Pike off the cliffside. Moments later, we hear a big splat. Pike, dead. Vax runs over to the edge.
Pike, no!
Eagle Kiki swoops in for one final attack, fury in her avian eyes. She lets out a mighty... But the giant swats her away. She impacts hard against the rocks, breaking her neck. With a squeak, she slides down the wall, dead.
Keyleth, no!
Don't worry, Kiki. Pike can heal you. Wait, Pike? Pike? Ah!
Grog, confused and scared, dives off the cliff to save Pike. As he falls,
Okay, this is way higher than I thought. I may have made a mistake. Wow, this is a really long drop. You know, it seems like I should have landed by now. When is this gonna end?
Grog, dead.
Grog, no!
Livid, Vex rises for another volley.
You've made me miss you, you giant dick. Taste my blazing bowstring.
Vex fires a flaming arrow at his chest, but it ricochets off again.
What the hell are you made of?
The flaming arrow bounces back towards her, but lodges into a tree behind her. Woo.
Ha! Missed me.
Angle on, we see that the very tip of Vex's blue feather is singed, and with one ember, it instantly catches Vex's whole body on fire.
How the hell am I this flammable?
She's burned to a crisp, dead.
Sister! No!
Vax stares at the behemoth. He steels himself, grips his dagger, steadies his hands. The giant takes one mighty step towards Vax. When his foot lands on the dead eagle body of Keyleth, the giant slips on her like a banana peel, falling ass over tea kettle into a sharp rock, which impales him through the chest. The hill giant is dead. The half-elf stops. He looks around and surveys the dead bodies of his fallen comrades. Vax'ildan is the only one left alive. After a silent beat,
My gods. Well, this is a refreshing change of pace.
And scene.
and scene.
It's a great job, Whitney, by the way.
Good job, Whitney.
Yes.
Thanks to Jen Murrah for writing. Obviously, we're gonna probably change the part where we all die in the first episode.
It's up for review.
We're
reviewing
still
it.
working on
This
that.
may have been an
little bit.
earlier silly draft.
We're workshopping it.
So was
Yeah.
this
Canon.
for the special? Was it designed to be self-contained?
This was
What's
for
the
here.
deal?
This was just to mess with you guys.